Caesar's Cash was a story that about in Switzerland. There's a legend that when Julius Caesar conquered Gaul in the 100 in the early BC, 100 around 100 BC in that century, he had been robbed. The Roman camp had been robbed by some thieves from the Alps who had stolen a big cache of really expensive box of gold coins and jewelry and stuff like that, and they'd stolen it and gotten away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to cross the Alps, back across the Alps. They robbed this camp in the Valais and Sion. They tried to make it back across the Alps, and it was October, and there was an early snowstorm, and so they got caught up there. And then the Roman soldiers followed them up there in the mountains, and there was snow, but they had to come back. And the next spring, the Romans went back up there, and they found these bodies.
Oh, okay.
Of these men, these thieves, but there was none of this box. This box was gone.
Okay.
So the box was gone, and the story was written by. So the main character's father had actually researched and written the story, and so it turns out, to make a long story short, in the process of realizing he has to leave, he realizes that he finds out that his mother and father are dead. They've passed away. For what reason, we don't know. But he goes back to his home. He finds their graves in the yard. He goes in the house. The house has been burned to the ground. He's been gone for 5 or 6, 7 years. He goes back, and he's in the house kicking around in the burned out house, and he finds that book that his father had given him called Caesar's Cash.
Okay.
And he decides, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live. My father never got to do this. He wanted to do it. I'm going to go, and I'm going to look for this cache of gold. I'm going to look for this myself in memory of my father. I mean, there's more to the story, but anyway.
Wow.
That takes him to Switzerland.
Wow.